Senator Elizabeth Warren is discussed in this video. What a crooked little cat. She is a crypto bill. Why did I put the Bitcoin ETF there? I feel like such a fool now. In the first video, we discussed our thoughts on when the Bitcoin ETF would decline. I want you to look at that XRP level and see when the fun starts. Someone else has a new prediction. Joel, let's talk about MCOPO sign XR. It was at an all-time high. Cats, is there another hidden picture? Another joke, you may say. I understand. Call, let's unwind, have a seat, and dive into a Bitcoin 41,940 that is presently unavailable. Not surprisingly, Ethereum has trailed 1.51% in the last 24 hours. Now, 1.43% is arriving at $2,227, and both USDC and USD are arriving at their respective gold pegs as XRP. I believe we should give it a quick flick and poke. Perhaps the Livecoin watch is malfunctioning and frozen at 62 cents. It has decreased by 82% in the entire last day. The market cap for cryptocurrencies is displayed at the top of the screen. $1.66 trillion. To what destination are we heading? I'm not sure. People, we're not flat. 1.75 trillion, we might just float around here. Keep your hands off 1.75. Perhaps within a few weeks after the ETFs are rejected in January, the market tanks and they are finally allowed on BlackRock's last day in March, at which point the market soars once more. All in all, I am aware that we are getting closer every day to the creation of generational wealth that will transform lives. We should all be happy that this is happening because we arrived before the establishment of institutions and will eventually benefit from once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. Select your cryptocurrency now. Diversify your research carefully. Only 20% of Elizabeth Jew's suggested measure has already been approved by the U.S. Senate for cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin may become extinct in the United States due to a crackdown. Not recall Warren's cryptocurrency bill at all. People, it's unlikely to pass because it's probably unconstitutional. I'm not sure. She believes herself to be someone who doesn't care about the people of Massachusetts. You bet that she has no idea what cryptocurrency is, even though I used to live there. You asked her the simplest questions possible. About cryptocurrency, she won't know anything about them at all. I bet you anything, she has no idea about the strategy and probably has no idea that all of these transactions are going through the exchanges of the SEC. They are certain that the boys who had trillions of dollars sitting around LADs will control the Bitcoin spot market for the time being. On January 10th, the announcement of the Bitcoin ETF will take place either in January or in March. Q1 institutions will occupy the space that I have discussed previously and will continue to do so. Might be the final parabolic bull run the markets have ever seen because, once the markets reach the $47 trillion market cap overall valuation, there won't be any more irrational swings due to the liquidity that the institutions will be pumping into the markets. Never again, having nothing to do with telecom, and it's fully, you understand. A notion, but the SEC seems to be the game. These are essentially meant to ensure that the men who are currently sitting on trillions of dollars will be the ones controlling the Bitcoin market. Simply put, it's a power move to gain tokens for BlackRock. Figuratively speaking, I believe there is a very, very low probability that the Bitcoin ETF will be rejected because I am not aware of the top 5 asset management firms worldwide. I'm not positive, but they must have a very solid reason for doing this. However, I believe that January 10th is the final date. That, in my opinion, is the day that they must announce it and provide a time slot. I assume that they will wait until the very last minute to make the announcement and refuse to give us Christmas gifts, but at least it will allow us to purchase some inexpensive coins. It is also advantageous. Look at it that way, but I see the point. We have no idea what SC is up to. let's say they're a little bit unique. Things that way, but, we have a customer in Switzerland who is certifying people, which is standard procedure for any conventional certificate on Bitcoin Ether, and I'm not sure what else. And they had great success. They're incredibly successful, indicating that the tool is functional, and if it's an exchange-traded fund or certificate right now, whatever I mean, the idea is the same. And certainly, I am aware that there are some background mechanics. The conventional banking side of things, but what I want to say is, Switzerland had said, okay, enough about those people. When will the ETF be announced in January? Is it on January 10th or March 10th? The institutions will be pumping these markets as you've never seen them pump when they arrive. It appears to be a matter of time before crypto claims we're sitting at the bottom of the XRP Bitcoin range. Before XRP's 88% increase in Bitcoin, if we can break and hold above the top grade box, then the real fun starts. There's a premium box, correct? This is what we are examining, the Bitcoin to XRP chart. I am informing you that 70 cents is going to be a hassle right now. At the back, 70 cents will ultimately be a very tough hurdle for us to overcome, but I have no doubt that we will ENT price discovery and that XRP will reach an all-time high this cycle. I'm optimistic that we'll go close to a $10 XRP or double-digit XRP. How to what height do we ascend? Is going to be asked, but I'm ready for it. My exit plan will be completed and placed in my Patreon group along with my other assets. I will be working on it. However, since these markets haven't broken yet, I'm unable to do anything right now. So, let's see where Bitcoin goes, and let's get a breakout so we can better understand everything, such as P. Dreo. Talking about the poly sign is everyone's goal. Hear me out, what is a poly sign? We have no influence over what will happen with the poly symbol, but Ripple has invested in or purchased because there is a rationale behind. There is always a backup plan for this Ripple. For backup, they have backup plans. Everything happens for a reason. The institution's clients will pursue investments. Last year, a large number of banks virtually integrated customs. And shortly we can all provide the same Simon's test case worth $60 million. It's only a test, that's not the actual money. By next year, the banks will be preparing, and you're hearing it right here. The banks can be prepared to offer that service to their clients. They will be prepared to make this custodial platform available to consumers in the upcoming year. As traditional banks join the market, XRP is at an all-time high, so when an expert predicts the timeline, it will surprise you with the cryptocurrency. This is where he's got it. This is what he's saying. Might be accomplished in 2 weeks, bringing the year's earnings to $5.50. Consider exploring the Fibonacci at a crucial Fibonacci level of 1.618 in a 640-cent XRP. See if this develops in a fortnight. Whether something like this occurs. If it is occurring, in 2 months these goals are fantastic. I had a range of roughly 350 to 650, maybe even 3. The sweet spot for me was 350, as the very lowest was 650. Do we surpass them? I think we do, but that's just the profitable sweet spot. Considered in my perspective of my financial life, but I'll be beginning to use leverage. It's okay if we get higher out there. I can still play with additional XRP, and I still have XR. To go if we don't move higher and instead move lower, I won't be angry that I took profits. No one in this world has ever felt angry at someone for making money. It won't be me if you discover me, the one individual who was ever offended that he stole profits. It won't be you. And our target range is between $350 and $650. We begin leveraging out, i.e., for every 50 cents that XRP moves, or for every 25 cents that XRP moves, we take 10%. If we do make that double-digit move, we will still have XRP remaining. And my life will never be the same. I'm foreign, and since David Schwartz released this, so will yours. What is this? Getting us ready for a moon expedition of some sort.